Super Ninetales is the main villain and defeats Sonic, Knuckles, and Shadow, joining Eggman in Sonic 4, the movie. Tails had traveled to the origin dimension of the Metal Sonics because Sonic, Knuckles, and Amy Rose had fallen in battle, and the only way to save them was if someone from the team traveled through space and time to the Metal Sonics dimension and destroyed them at the moment of their creation. Since Tails was the only one left standing, we see him arrive in Universe 20X, where he located Sonic with his Chaos Energy radar in the training field behind Lord Donna's house, where Sonic used to train daily in the main universe. But what a surprise for Tails! In this universe, Sonic was a total slacker, weak, and useless. Because of that, Knuckles and Tails never joined him, and in the end, this caused Sonic to be captured and the Metal Sonics to be created. It was all too easy for Ivo Robotnik, as we see Sonic lying on the ground, sleeping and dreaming about a flying hot dog. Tails was shocked to see Sonic so relaxed even though the planet was about to fall into total chaos. Sonic was so relaxed that he even dreamed his own son came to steal the hot dog, jumping up to grab it. Angry at Sonic, Tails left the place, saying, "There's no time to waste, I have to do it myself." On the highest mountain in Green Hills, he detected the biggest chaos energy concentration on Earth. Flying to an underwater temple in the Pacific Ocean near Hawaii, he reached the Master Emerald Shrine, just as this universe's Eggman was about to take it with Knuckles and begin controlling the planet. With no responsible Sonic to stop it in this universe, Tails took the emerald, lifted it up, and said to Eggman, "Sonic the Hedgehog may not be here, but here stands the mighty Tails." Eggman put his hands on his head in fear, and Tails took the Master Emerald and transformed into Super Ninetales. Super Tails, with a power he had never imagined carrying and that almost overwhelmed his body, attacked Eggman and caused an explosion, though Eggman survived thanks to his drones. Then Knuckles arrived and started fighting Super Tails like a true warrior. But of course, the flames of disaster, no matter how strong, were nothing compared to the power of the emerald. Knuckles had to run away as fast as he could, and meeting up with Eggman, they planned together how to escape. Suddenly, Tails, now boosting his brain with the emerald's power, mentally controlled one of Eggman's giant robots. Appearing behind Knuckles and Eggman with it, he defeated them easily, sending Eggman to jail. Later, Knuckles redeemed himself and joined Team Sonic, or rather, Team Tails in this universe.
Hey you! Don't forget subscribe!
Please subscribe to our channel!
Subscribe now!
That night, Tails went to Sonic to tell him about his plan, because he knew he couldn't do it alone. But when he got to Sonic, he found him sleeping again. When Tails tried to wake him up, Sonic shouted, "Don't bother me, I'm eating a hot dog." Tails insisted and said, "Get up." The Sonic I know isn't a lazy bum. Crossing his arms, Tails felt sad and disappointed, saying, "This isn't as easy as Amy Rose said it would be. Looks like in this universe I'll have to do it alone." The next day, while Sonic was still asleep, we see Tails spending time with Lord Donna, going fishing and catching a huge fish that would feed them for a whole week. Lord Donna felt with Tails what he had never felt with Sonic. He felt like he had a son. At the same time, Tails was loving the attention he was getting. We never really noticed it, but Tails was always pushed aside by the team. Every time they shared moments together, Tails wasn't even considered. But here, in this new universe, being the center of attention made him feel at home. So much so that he slowly started to forget his mission of stopping the creation of the Metal Sonics. Not only that, Tails' personality completely flipped 180 degrees. The Sonic of this universe grew jealous because now Tails was Tom and Maddie's favorite. Besides fishing, they even took him to karate classes twice a week. Wearing his karate uniform, Tails knocked Sonic out cold with a single kick. With Sonic completely out of the picture, Tails quickly became the main hero of all the United States. When the time came for Gerald Robotnik to arrive on Earth, looking for his grandson Ivo Robotnik, everything turned into a disaster. Instead of Sonic showing up to face Shadow like in the main universe, the only one who appeared was Tails. He greeted Shadow arrogantly, saying, "You look just like Sonic, so you must be another useless good-for-nothing." Filled with fury at being compared to an insect like Sonic in this universe, Shadow prepared to attack him. But at that moment, Tails pulled out a hidden controller, and by pressing the red button, 4 robotic tentacles deployed. Grabbing Shadow from behind, they blocked his power and drained his energy. With a malicious laugh, Tails said, "What do you think? I studied you a little before you got here, and these new toys are built with the same technology as your power-inhibiting rings, but on a higher level. These tentacles, just by touching you, will bring your power down to absolute zero." Shadow was captured by Tails in a humiliating way, and the worst part was that while this was happening, Sonic was at the scene blowing his nose. Shadow was taken to a maximum security prison, and Tails kept getting more and more recognition across North America. That night, Tails was visited by someone. Even though Shadow had been defeated, Gerald Robotnik managed to free his grandson Eggman from prison. We then see Avo Robotnik visit Tails in person, bringing him an offer he couldn't refuse. The two of them sat down for tea, while Eggman explained his plan. Eggman came with the bold lie that he had redeemed himself and needed to team up with Tails to defend Earth from any alien threat. "You saw what happened today with Shadow. More enemies could show up at any moment," he said. But Tails questioned him, asking, "And what do I get by teaming up with you?" "This," said Robotnik, showing him his blueprints. "You'll have command of my entire army of robots and egg drones. They'll all be yours." Eggman's supposed plan was that both of them would join their brains to become the ultimate warriors, defenders of Earth. Blinded by power, Tails agreed with Eggman, and together they started building this so-called android army. On the day they were set to present this new arsenal to defend Earth, along with 4 robotic arms Tails had made for himself as weapons, Eggman revealed the truth: the army was actually the Metal Sonics. As soon as they were revealed, they immediately attacked Tails and defeated him in just seconds. Here, it didn't matter if Tails had robotic arms or acted tough in this universe against more than 300 Metal Sonics, he couldn't do anything. That was the moment when the Sonic of that universe arrived. After seeing Tails lying on the ground, he got angry and powered up, starting to battle against the Metal Sonics. Right after, Knuckles also joined the fight, lighting up his fists with the flames of disaster and sending them flying. But not only them, Shadow the Hedgehog, recognizing his mistake, had also been freed and supported them against the Metal Sonics, blowing them up with his chaos control. At that moment, when Team Tails had the advantage, suddenly about 87 Metal Sonics escaped through a multiversal portal and went with Eggman. Sonic then approached Tails and said, "I know you're not from this universe. I knew it from the start, and I know I'm nothing like the Sonic you always knew. I just hope someday I can be as powerful as him. But this time, please trust me, or better yet, trust us. You go and save your friends." And so Tails went through the portal and arrived right at the moment he had left, with Sonic, Knuckles, and Amy Rose lying on the ground, almost destroyed by the Metal Sonics. Arriving immediately, he used his new robotic arms to fight and defend his fallen friends. But Tails' power wasn't enough to defeat them, and he quickly started to be overwhelmed. Still, this wasn't the end. Pulling out his ace up his sleeve, Tails revealed he had brought the Master Emerald from Universe 20X. Throwing it to Sonic, Sonic transformed into Super Sonic. But this time he did something different. He approached Tails and said, "All of this is thanks to you, my friend, so this time I won't win alone. We'll do it together." Giving his hand to Tails, he transferred part of the Master Emerald's power, and Tails transformed into 9 Super Tails. Joining forces in battle, in just 45 seconds they defeated every single one of the Metal Sonics. Remember, this video is just a theory I made with a lot of love, and its only purpose is to entertain you. If you want more videos like this, please ask me in the comments, and I'll be bringing them to you soon.